So, he waved at me. How is everybody? Like I said, last enough the jacket actually feels pretty nice to wear. I actually don't mind wearing it. And I actually probably lost enough that I probably actually, the other jacket I bought will probably feel pretty nice too. So I guess you can say I got my 3-season ADV jacket and I got my mesh summer jacket. So that's pretty exciting. Still trying to lose more, still trying to lose more. I got about 88 pounds to go to my first goal. And once I get to that, then I said I wanted to lose another 10 to 15 before I start really hitting the gym. But I think I kind of want to see where I'll plateau at. I kind of want to see where just where portion control and basically water. Woohoo! Missed a shift, buddy. She tractored there for a minute. I got the camera set at a new position on the helmet. Before, when I had the camera on top of the peak, I could feel it drag like a sail. I got it actually coming right down in front of the peak. And so far, I don't feel it. I can actually kind of see the camera in my peripheral a little bit. It's not bad, but we'll see how this turns out. If it turns out good, I totally got a monstrosity of connections going on. And, yeah. Oh, other news, last year, the front tire, I haven't changed, I still got the Kenda on the front, the same tube I've had for the last 3 seasons. Last season, I was always putting air in it. I've been keeping an eye on it since the last time I put air in it. It's been staying right at where I put it. So I don't know what changed. I don't know what the fuck happened this year. But it's staying right where it's supposed to stay. Because I checked it this morning again. And I pretty much had decided that if it was going to be low on air again, if it was going to not keep air, I was going to go ahead and change the fucking tire and tube out and be done with it. But as long as that tube keeps wanting to hold air, and as long as the tire itself keeps looking as good as it's looking, I'll fucking run her. Another thing I want to kind of talk about this morning's ride is as most of the people that pretty much frequent my channel know, I have a Discord server. What's a Discord server, you may ask? It is a chat server slash client slash whatever you want to call it that's basically cloud-based. And for those of you that use Skype, that would use Skype or TeamSpeak or stuff like that, Discord's pretty much the same thing. It's a little less of a resource. It's a less of a resource hog because most of the real hardcore stuff's handled on the back end on the server side through the company. But as far as like the UI is pretty intuitive. You can set up, well, in Skype they call them groups, but on Discord they call it a server. Basically what it is, it's just a big chat group you can make. You make chat rooms. You can do voice to speak. You can do camera. I mean, you can do camera, screen share. Pretty much anything you can do on Skype, you can now do on Discord. And last Sunday, I decided I was going to move forward with my plan here. I've always wanted to do like a branding. I always wanted to kind of. It ain't so much like right now the big thing to do with a lot of your bigger vloggers and YouTube personalities is basically they brand themselves. They come up with like an apparel line or stuff like that. And I want to kind of do more than just be an apparel. I want to actually make an actual community. And so I changed the name on my Discord server to go ahead and prep for that. And so I changed the server name to reflect that, and for those of you that are already on my server, you pretty much know the change. And for those that have yet to join, I'll go ahead and say it. The branding of the name comes way back when, and again, this is me kind of trying to keep the memory alive of my friend George that passed away so many years ago. It's a team we started up on Xbox Live in Forza Motorsports. The team is called Broke-Ass Motorsports. And why did I come up with the name Broke-Ass Motorsports? Because our goal was, back when we came up with the team name, was we was going to take the most off-the-wall shit that shouldn't work, pretty much make it competitive, and just put it on leaderboards. Because on Forza there was cars that, you know, if you had the tune just right, that you couldn't touch it, and we would call those leaderboard cars. So what our goal was basically take something that was never high on the leaderboard, spend a bunch of time working on it, and basically get it high enough on the board to make it respectable, and to basically give the leaderboard cars a hard time. You know, we was taking the more common cars and making them competitive, and that's why I kind of came up with the name Broke-Ass Motorsports, because it's basically to represent the common person. Not the trust fund kids or my dad gave me $100,000 to go buy a car and to upgrade and shit like that. And, you know, we were just doing what we knew how to do and was being competitive, and I've kind of always wanted to actually do that, kind of make it a group, and I'm going to go ahead and push forward with it. And you know, now, you know, we were both in the, you know, he was into motorcycles already. I didn't have mine yet. And when you call it motorsports, that covers the whole spectrum: cars, trucks, motorcycles, shit like that. And kind of my plan for the Discord server is, right now my channel is basically just focused on motovlogs and whatever else I decide to do. And I've done a few car vlogs. But what I want to open up to is I actually want to invite anyone who does pretty much any type of vlogging on any type of, I guess you say, mode of transportation. Be it car, motorcycle, scooter, Only main stipulation, it has to have a motor because it's called motorsports. And if you have that, and if you have that and you do some type of vlogging, please feel free to join. Please feel free to join, because the only way I'm going to grow the community is if I pretty much let all walks of life in, and I think George would want that too, because he was into cars too. He liked all modes of transportation. So yeah, guys, let's I'm going to start out making. I'm not changing the name of the channel. I do actually have a channel called Broke Ass Motorsports. Haven't done nothing with it. My main plan was I was going to wait till I actually got a road bike, like an actual like a full-on like big tour or something like that, and the videos from that bike was going to go on Broke Ass, but I decided to say hell of it. I'm just going to start it now, and what I'll use Broke Ass Motorsports for is I'll use it as kind of like a feature channel. And anyway, if you know anyone who does any type of, if their channel is very new, send them my way. We will do our best, take them under our wing, try to show them the ropes, help them out as much as we can. We can all learn from each other, and I think it could be. I think it's going to be a great community. Like I said, we're focusing on more than just bikes. We're focusing on the whole spectrum. I mean, you could be driving a 500,000 mile beater, and if you vlog in it, you're fucking in, man. And actually, that's kind of the spirit of Broke Ass Motorsports. Is basically don't have the $100,000 fucking car. I mean, if you have it, that's great. You're still welcome to join. But I mean, the actual spirit of it is basically, you know, working with what you got, man. And that's what I want to just install into everyone who's going to be part of this, is work with what you got. You don't have to have the Ducatis. You don't have to have the Ferraris. You don't. I mean, if you do any type of vlogging that revolves around cars, I mean, you're welcome. And I can't wait to meet you. And there's quite a few of us that I'm sure are the same way. We can't wait to meet you. And I mean, Christ, I'm riding probably one of the cheapest mid-size dual sport / adventure bikes you can buy. The KLR. And right now she's got 35,000 miles. 35,131.4, just turned 0.4. And so with this, I guess I'll end this section of the invite video for Broke Ass Motorsports, and I look forward to seeing everybody. And let's just grow the community, man. Let's make it big. And I'm going to do I started to talk about it. I'm going to do a test run. I'm going to make maybe 5. I'm going to get 5 or 10 t-shirts made. They're not going to be nothing fancy. They're just going to have the logo. Going to have a big logo on the back and a small one on the front. with that should basically, I'm taking this way to work because I don't want to deal with 70 mile an hour and 50 degree temperatures. I'm being a chicken shit. I didn't really dress for this, but it's all good. It's all fucking good. It's all good in the hood. It is way too big for you, honey. I'm a chicken shit. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you guys in the server. If you haven't joined yet, please join. The main goal for it is, as everyone knows, YouTube is starting to get real stringent on who live streams and whatnot. That's kind of the reason why I started my Discord server back as far as I did, because it's going to get to the point to where you're going to have 1,000 subs in order to even stream on a desktop, and I'm not there yet. So when they finally pull that plug and I can't do my Thursday night lives, Thursday night live is going to take place on the Discord server, and then once I meet the threshold again, then I can start streaming on YouTube. But if it doesn't happen, then the fallback plan has always been Discord. That's why I started the server for it, and that's what it's mainly for. It's basically the contingency plan when YouTube decides to say fuck you and you can't do this anymore on your channel. So those are flashing red lights. So, thanks for watching, guys. I think we'll end it here. Cue outro. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please feel free to hit subscribe down below. As always, there's a link to the Discord server in the description, and look forward to seeing you. And maybe this will be a sign of things to come. Thanks for watching, everybody.